Hello everyone, this is Stefan, and today I will be showing and demonstrating my Witcher 3 mod installer tool. I will be showing you how it does it, what it does, how it does it, how can you install one mod, how can you install multiple mods, same for deleting them, and we're gonna monitor everything that it does in real time. So this is the archive that you get when you download the file. When you open it, you only need this folder. This is the only folder that it contains. And inside that folder is the exe file that you actually need to run. And here it is. I'm gonna close this. And inside this, we have the basic operations like install mod, which you use to install one mod. You have install multiple mods to use more than one mod, to install more than one mod. You have uninstall mods that you use to uninstall one or more mods. You have refresh mod list, which is basically used when you delete manually something and not through this installer, and run the game simply runs the game. You also have these options here, and they're used, basically they're self-explanatory as you can see, but sometimes you have to delete the old file first before installing the new one in order to make sure that the update works correctly. So that's why I included these two options. The first thing you need to do when you run this Witcher 3 mod installer is you have to click browse, because none of the function will work, as you can see, since it doesn't have any idea where the actual game files are. So you have to click browse and search for your witcher3.exe file. And if you don't know, it is in your game folder, then bin and x64, and here it is, Witcher 3 exe. However, if you're wondering, can you use the link to your game that is on your desktop or anywhere else? Yes, you can. As you can see, I have it here on the desktop, and I have one here as well. So I'm going to use that one. And here we go. As you can see, it here lists all the mods I have currently installed, which is basically none. As you can see, when we go to my mods folder, there is nothing in it. So I'm going to now build a top of that and install some new mods. And for the purpose of this presentation, I have downloaded some of the mods, various mods. As you can see, most of them are really popular. And I'm going to install them, few of them for the beginning, and then all of them when demonstrating how to install multiple mods. I'm going to install Primal Needs and Friendly Meditation, because those two are really differently structured. As you can see, when you go to the Primal Needs and you go to the mods, here you have the main file, the main mod folder. Then you have the min, which is, after all this junk, here it is, the mod menu. And we have the DLC folder, here it is, all the DLC files that need to be added. And inside the input.txt file, we have the XML vars that we need to add to the input.xml file, and all the keys that need to be added to input.settings. So we'll check for that as well. And if we go to the friendly meditation, we see that it's whole differently structured, because this folder here is now the main mod file. It's not inside, it's right there. And inside it, we have user setting. That's something we have not seen in the primal needs. We have user settings. We again have input settings. And instead of input XML, instead of part vars that need to be added, we now have the whole input XML file with everything contained with it, plus the new things that need to be added. So we'll see if both modes are handled correctly and efficiently, and we'll see if we get the good results. Also, for the purpose of this presentation, I'm going to open all the folders that are going to be changed, so we can see and we can monitor each of them in real time. The first one is obviously the mods folder, and I'm going to resize it a bit, and I'm going to open the folder again and open the DLC folder. Here it is. I'm going to put it down here. Put this up. And we also need the mod menus, and the mod menus are within bin, config, r4game, user confirmatory PC, and here they are. As you can see right now, this is the fresh install of the game. We have no DLC included, we have no additional mod menus, and we have no mods installed. And also we are going to monitor input XML file, right? Here it is. This is the input XML file. As you can see, there is nothing added. These are all just the basic vars that every game has, and all the new vars will be added here, just above base character movement. And we're also going to monitor this input settings, as most of the things will happen in the combat. New keys will be added to the combat context and the exploration context mostly, because those two are the most common contexts, and we're gonna monitor those as well. Alright, let's now just get into it. We're gonna click on the install mod, and I'm going multiple mods, and first I'm going to select primal needs, press OK. As we can see, all the folders have updated, and we see here that it installed new DLC What's for Dinner. Here it is. We see that it installed a new mod menu called pn.xml. Here it is. It said that it installed primal needs as the main folder, main mod folder. Here it is. And before all that, there is a detection, and it describes to you what it detected. And it also says it found 4 new vars in the input text, and it found some keys in the input text, and it said that it added them. So let's check if it really added them. So we go to our file, it's modified, so we open yes, and here they are. There are the new 4 XMLs that we added. Also in the input.settings, here they are, the new keys that are right where they need to be under the correct exploration context. But as you can see here, it says that it has not detected any custom user settings, so it just did nothing with it. Alright, now I'm going to open my, again, install mod, and now we're going to select, as I said, friendly meditation as it's whole differently structured. Let's see if it handles it well as well. Alright, let's see what it detected. It says it detected the main file folder, which is the mod friendly meditation. It found no custom DLC. It found this custom mod menu. It has found keys. It has found user settings, and it has found new XML in input.xml. Even though the whole input XML is provided, the installer extracts only the new things that are added by the mod. It doesn't extract the old vars. That's why you see only 3 and not a whole bunch of vars. And now it installed all of these things, right? Now let's check the files again. As we can see, here it is, the mod friendly meditation. There are no new DLC files, and we see the mod friendly meditation with all of its content and scripts working correctly. Let's open input.xml. These files are again edited. As you can see, 3 more vars have been added. And if we go and check input.settings, we can see refill potion toggle. There it is. Just check. All right. And a bunch of others have been added as well. Now you might be wondering, it says added 3 keys, but if you open friendly meditation and go to the input settings, oh, actually, no, never mind. It's a different mod. Never mind. Because some of the mods have included some actions that already exist, so it just doesn't do that. It doesn't override and it doesn't duplicate the new keys. It just added the ones that don't already exist. And I'm going to show you that if we install the friendly meditation again, we see that all vars are already existing in input XML. We see that all custom keys are already installed, so there's no need to add them again. It would only increase your file size with no really big meaning. And again, I also wanted to show you user settings. If we go to the user settings, which is in documents, and Witcher 3 and user settings, here they are. the new things that we're supposed to add, the friendly meditation, here it is. Now, if you're wondering why there are two of them, it's because we installed friendly meditation twice. And why is that okay? Why is it okay to have two of these? Because the game will automatically merge these ones with these ones, and will always use the value that is last written. That's why it doesn't matter how many times you add. When you run the game, everything will be fixed, which is not the case with the keys, which is not the case with the input XML, and there you have to be more careful. Alright, we see that everything is installed correctly. Now let's try to uninstall them to see if uninstallation works correctly. I'm gonna uninstall first primal needs. Uninstall, yes. Says deleted everything. As you can see, pnxml was gone. The DLC, what's for dinner, is gone, and the main mod file is gone. We'll do the same here. And if we check actually the input XML, we see that all the PN, actually the primal needs vars are gone. There are only the friendly meditation. Now when we uninstall friendly meditation as well, alright, we see friendly meditation here gone. We see friendly meditation mod menu gone. And since there were no DLC, nothing changed here. But the input XML has changed yet again. And now all the input vars have been deleted once again. So that's how you basically install mod one by one. If you want to install multiple mods, you click here. And then you select the folder that contains all other mods, and make sure that you have the structure that one folder contains exactly one mod. One folder equals one mod. If there are multiple mods inside one folder, for example, if this shields folder contains more mods, they will be all registered as one mod. So make sure that you have this kind of structure. Then you select multiple mods, press OK, and as you can see, all the mods have started installing one by one, and we can see in real time they appearing on the right. Also, we can see them appearing in these three folders just as the Windows gets time to refresh things. There are about 23 mods, I believe, 24, something like that. So we'll wait. Alright, School of the Road is a bit bigger, so it takes a longer time to actually detect and do stuff. Enhanced Edition is also a bit bigger. So we'll just wait. There it is, and there is the Enhanced Edition. Something that might happen saying it's not responding, it is responding. It only takes a lot of time, a lot of work, and you just have to wait. And as you can see, everything is added, everything is installed in this current process. It's counted and written here. If we take a look at the mods folder, here it is. Everything that we have installed is right where it should be. If we check for the mod menus, here there are all the mod menus that were needed. They're installed, and they're all DLC files. We have primer, we have enhanced edition, what's for dinner, scabbards, shields, and so on. If we open input XML, both have been added. Yes. If we open input XML, we see that all of the things, all of the new things have been added. As you can see, how many? 76 new vars. As you can see here, there are the Nice Stash and all the others. There are Witcher 3 Enhanced Edition. We have School of the Roach. We have Primal Needs, Immersive Camera, and all the other. Is it that? No? No, this is the Immersive Camera. This is probably the Friendly HUD. And so on and so on. User settings, also preparations, added friendly meditation, friendly HUD, and all the others. Also input settings, there are tons of keys added, about 200, so there's not really point at looking all of them, but well, diving is not really important. Let's go check exploration. We have now quick load, speed change, and all the other stuff that were added by all kinds of different mods. Like this is the immersive camera. These three. Then we have Witch 3 Enhanced Edition, Cape and Hood, and all Auto Loot as well, and all others. Alright, and now the final thing, let's see if it can uninstall all of these correctly. Alright, selecting all of them, clicking uninstall mods, saying yes. You see it installs all of them one by one. It appears in the real time on the right. And when it's done, boom, everything is done. As you can see, all of the mod files and folders have been deleted. All of the input, or actually the mod menus have been deleted. All of the DLCs are now gone, only leaving the vanilla ones. And if we check the input XML, yes, is back to vanilla state, only base character movement and nothing above it. So that's about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for using Witcher 3 mod installing. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you will have easier time using it than installing mods manually. So thank you and goodbye.